Reaction to the events in Ferguson. Well, it's been pretty strong around the world. On Tuesday, Egypt asked US authorities to show restraint when dealing with demonstrations in Missouri, echoing language used by Washington when it cautioned Cairo last year. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has also been very vocal, even attempting to link events in Missouri to Washington's support of Israel. In a tweet, he said, brutal treatment of black people isn't indeed the only anti-human rights act by the US government. Look at the US's green light to Israel's crimes. Syria's state news agency Sana didn't mince its words in a news bulletin. It accused police in Ferguson of, quote, racist and oppressive practices. And Turkey also took a jab. One columnist lashed out at the criticism of how the Gezi Park protests were handled, calling the US a crook with double standards. Well, to discuss this further, I'm joined again by Faisal, who is chief columnist at The National. What do you make of some of the reaction that we're getting from this side of the world?
Well, first of all, I guess you have to ask yourself, what on earth Sana, the Syrian news agency, thinks it's doing, criticising the crimes half a world away when it's perpetuating massacres, brutal, destructive massacres in the country at this moment. But wider than that, and without getting into the detail of what's happening in Ferguson, there often is a feeling around the world that the US and actually the UK as well lecture other countries. So I think when the US loses the moral high ground, however briefly, the other countries take the opportunity to throw one back.
So to a certain extent you take this fairly lightly, although clearly not the shooting of an unarmed African American.